What an incredibly tough position Moses was in this story. I mean, he's told by God to go to Egypt and tell the Pharaoh that he's going to have to let his people go. Pharaoh is like, no, that's not happening. On top of it, Pharaoh's getting upset and putting more work on the Jews so that many of the Jewish slaves are upset at Moses because he's kind of making their conditions worse. At least that's what they're thinking. He's really stuck in a rock and a hard place. He's trying to do what God wants him to do. He's getting pushed back by the Pharaoh. He's getting pushed back by his own people. He's just stuck. Many of us feel stuck at many points of our lives where we feel like we're trying our best, but something is in our way and it's pushing back on us and making us feel terrible. And on the back end, we're feeling pressured on that side because we're disappointing other people while trying to do what God wants us to do. I mean, sometimes it's going to feel like we can't win. We're not the only people that felt that way. Obviously, there are many examples of people who have felt like you and I. And the number one thing to always remember is the same way that God worked in Moses, the same way that God has worked in other people in the Bible, is the same way he's going to work in us. As long as we keep our faith and our vision on God, he's going to lead us through every hard and a rock place that we're in. It's hard. We need to stay patient. We need to stay in fellowship. We need to stay around the right kind of people who can encourage us. But God will make a way, just like he did for the people, just like he did for Moses.